Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar running with the ball. Bellingham. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Threads one in, and the pass is intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They've got a corner here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And it's Llorente. Now, can they get him away? In comes the corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through. Big chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
23 minutes is number
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He is through here. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri. Szoboszlai. Nicely spread. Llorente. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Best might just make this. The Netherlands are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Haaland is the guilty party there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. The message is clear. None shall pass. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. And it's Llorente. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic. Oh, what has happened here? No foul, says the referee.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Llorente. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Vieira. To Hazard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
The Netherlands looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Down to business again. Llorente. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played into space. And there's Greenbrook. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ibrahimovic. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Plays it in low, and he's quick to get rid. Konate, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Aim forwards. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Szoboszlai. That is a little undercooked.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's their second corner of the game. An audacious attempt! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence, and the agility wasn't too far off either.
Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Bellingham. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread it left. Cucurella has it in a wide position. Bellingham.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Mbappe.
Lots and lots of
Coming on to
changes.
replace him
And the break in
is
play means they can now
number
affect
20,
their change.
Dembele.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That's tidy.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Great ball if he can get there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Konate is there to clear. Bellingham. The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ndika gets across to intercept that. And it's Rodri. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 19.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 14, Marcos Llorente. Number 7, Soboslai.
That has not gone
Coming on
well.
the field, number 25, Nuno
Lovely
Mendes.
passing, lovely movement as well.
Number 23, Pedro Porro. Number 17, right.
He's had a shot! And that's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 20, Ousmane Dembele.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Pedro Porro. Rice. And it's Rice. Rodri. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele. Dembele. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Pete.
He's going for goal! Oh, Off the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Szoboszlai really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Bellingham, aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri gets on his bike and on the move. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Aguero. Takes the shot! And that's a throw-in. Konate, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cucurella. It's Bellingham. Rodri. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's neat. And that's a good ball. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Eze receives it in a wide position. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Hullet. And this is he's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite. Driving on and making good progress. Cucurella. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Goal, the Netherlands! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella. And it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Eze kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cucurella. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. Desai goes back to front. Eze, who can single-handedly make a difference. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. The Netherlands go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
The Netherlands can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Long ball upfield. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Hangs in a cross. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. And that is well cleared.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18, numero 8, numero 17, numero 15. Messi.
It's a lovely neat
numero
pass.
21. Lasciano il campo per
Now it's
il numero
Haaland.
11,
Over to the right
il numero
flank.
20, il numero 6, il
Pretty
numero
robust
7.
defending.
Bale.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Sostituzione.
Pass somewhat off target. Still just a single goal between the sides.
80.953 spettatori.
Shin to bicep, and he wins out. Konate wins the duel this time. Dembele. Oh, some astute defending there.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Soboslai. Thuram did well to stay calm there.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai, given the lift of his goal, threads one in, shoots! And that's a tiny finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to return it. Dembele. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Konate can get it clear. Doué. And he is dashing away. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. But he's well positioned. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Lahm gets a foot in here. Lahm plays it in. There's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. It's a good foot in there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now this could be a chance. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Szoboszlai claiming the man.